G Thun, known as Nellie. It was built in 1945 at Republic's Evansville factory in Indiana. Built originally as a 47D-40. Its fine details of service are not known, although it was known it did serve with the Air Training Command during the last few months of the war and was eventually went into storage at Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma with the Air Material Command. In the hands today of John Gowdy, a well-known name on the British air display circuit, the same gentleman who introduced the Fireflies onto the air display market, himself having a tremendously varied background in air display and a very passionate, committed aviator in historic flying as well. This aircraft was restored to full operational service in Texas in 1952. And it was assigned to the Military Assistance Program in that year. Formed part of a group of P-47s which found their way to the Peruvian Air Force and gave good service right up until 1967, initially as a frontline fighter and then as a fighter trainer. Tremendous machine, and a real pleasure to see it in the sky. Nothing better than to see a solo big piston engine fighter on a day like this. Fantastic stuff. They were sent to England initially in 1942 to join in combat operations. The initial Thunderbolt flyers were the 56th Fighter Group, sent overseas to join the 8th Air Force, and it gained its nickname the Jug, mainly because it was felt it had a similar profile to that of a common milk jug at the time. Two fighter groups were actually stationed in England, which introduced these jugs in January 1943. The 4th Fighter Group, built around a core of experienced American pilots, and also the 78th Fighter Group, who were formerly flying the P-38 Lightnings. First combat missions took place in March 1943 with the 4th Fighter Group on a fighter sweep over France. First air combat with this aircraft took place in April of that year, scoring the first air victory against a Focke-Wulf 190. It was in service with the 12th Air Force in Italy against the Japanese in the Pacific, and also flying missions out of New Guinea at the same time. Basically used in all operational theatres except Alaska. One famous Luftwaffe ace, Heinz Barr, said the P-47 could absorb an astounding amount of lead after being shot at. Had to be handled very carefully indeed. Well, very sadly, John there calling up for his final pass, but amazing background this aircraft. We could talk at length about it. By the end of the war, it had claimed an extraordinary number of kills, 3,752 in over 746,000 sorties of all different types. So you know what to do, boys and girls, ladies and gents, mums and dads. This is John Gowdy in the P-47 Thunderbolt. the almighty Jug Nelly. Please give him a huge wave off.